guys, how you doing? This is Manga section. I'm here today to bring the review for Sakamoto Days Manga Chapter 14. So the first thing I want to talk about is the whole 5 hour earlier portion of the chapter where we have Nagumo with some other members of the order. It's just half of them, if not, it's not all of them basically. It's just half of them. The one who's mentioned to just wouldn't turn up, Takamura. He's going to be one bad guy, or he's going to be a boss. He's going to be he's going to be skilled. Very impressive is what I'm basically saying here when he does finally get introduced, and that's the vibes I'm getting from him. And that's just the mention of his name. But for the guys we have here, we are told that they've been given an assignment, and now it says, recently an unknown killer has taken out a string of association assassins, and there have been so-and-so incidents, and therefore they are being requested to address this matter with great urgency. And now, at first, I thought this was talking about Sakamoto, and then I realized, no, that can't be the case, because they said a recent unknown killer. Sakamoto is not currently killing, he's just chilling. But basically, from what I'm thinking is that it's Nagumo. And under the thinking that it's Nagumo doing these killings. So basically what I think that is happening right now is that we know that a hit has been put out on Sakamoto. We know that many assassins are trying to get to Sakamoto, obviously to collect the bounty. I'm going to talk about the bounty a bit later on as well, because I think there's something fishy about it. But yeah, we know that they're trying to get the bounty, and based on this scene and the end of the chapter, I think that it's Nagumo. I was going to say Nagamoto. I think it's Nagumo killing the people who are trying to get to Sakamoto for his own means. Now, I don't know what his own means is yet, obviously, but I think he's doing this for his own means, and he's not doing it for Sakamoto. Obviously, he's helping Sakamoto by taking out people who are after him, but he's doing it for his own means, and there's something that's coming down the line. That's why I think we see him within the last panel, which was a beautiful panel, by the way. That last panel and the one where you see them all sit at the table, lovely stuff. But yeah, this is what I think is going on with Nagumo right now. So there's that, and then eventually we was starting with these three. The order will the order will fall. Yeah, the order's gonna fall. So basically, going back to the Sakamoto stuff of this chapter, the first thing I want to talk about is this bounty, because the first time we're introduced to the bounty is told to us by Nagumo, and we know Nagumo is a consistent liar, the king of liars when it comes to anime and manga at this present moment in time. I think there's something more to the bounty. I think when we find out the true bounty, we are going to be surprised. And I'm in the thinking that maybe the bounty is just a lie in itself, just to bait people to want to capture Sakamoto, because I think there's a bigger reason to why they want him. And the reason why I think this is because there's one instant, I can't remember what chapter it was in, but Sakamoto was like, why are they even still trying to get me after all these years? I think that Sakamoto has knowledge of something that maybe he's not aware of, because why I have to say why he's not aware of it is because if he was aware of it, why would he question why they even want him after all these years? Because as we know, it's basically company policy. If you leave, you're axed. But obviously that should happen straight away. You see someone leave, you go after them straight away. But it's been years. So what I'm thinking right now is that Sakamoto knows something that they don't want to be made. They don't want it to be public knowledge. Not saying that they think that he's gonna blab about it. It's just that they don't want to take the risk of it. Sakamoto doesn't know that he knows this, and that's why they're putting the hit out. That's why they're putting the hit on him. As for the actual bounty, I think the bounty is bait. They don't and they won't necessarily pay it if he's captured. I also think that the order. I think there are people who know the true bounty, and yeah, because I think there's loads of people who are being baited with the bounty, but there are people who know the true bounty. Yeah. So I'm confusing myself a little bit. Yeah, so I think there's a bounty out there that's for bait, and there's a true bounty which only certain people will know, like Nagumo and these three other people that you see within this chapter as well, and Takamura know it, and other people within the close circle of the order that would know it as well. So the last things I want to say about this chapter, and at first I was thinking it was too easy, the break in and get to the top with the boss battle should have taken place. I think that was too easy, but when I thought about it a bit further, this could possibly be because of Nagumo being there as well. So what I think happened was that Nagumo had the hard bit. He made it to the top fight, and then because of his break-in, slowly people were led to the top room where he killed them off, and that's why it was so easy for Sakamoto, Shin, and Liu to make it to the top as well. So Shin's got his powers back. Yay! He's gonna need them in the future. But yeah, this is that. So I reckon this chapter deserves a 3-star rating. I'll call it a review. Like always, guys, I'm asking for your thoughts and opinions. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. But most importantly, take care. Have a nice day.